can't be happy with the news that there's a proposal to close down Chafford Library.
No, indeed, and when I looked at the proposal, even though the council says the proposal is to withdraw the funding from the council side of the library, when you look at it, the library is jointly funded, the council and the two schools mainly that are involved in it. But because of the sheer amount of funding from the council, whether the library will be able to open and remain open as it is afterwards is seriously in doubt. So no, I'm not happy at all.
But do you not think that in a year's time, with all the cuts that are going to come, we might look back and say in 2010 people quibbling about small library closing?
Well, yeah, to be honest, and as you know, we did a press release yesterday about it, saying yes, we all know that we have to make savings here and there, and my concern, and I've put questions to the portfolio holder, the concern is about the use of the library for the children. The same government is trying to encourage children to read, and I think the importance of the library is that it remains there for the children. This library is the third most used library in Thurrock. 91,000 people or thereabout used it last year. So something must be going right for people to be using the library. And I've had a word with Chris, with Mike, the two head teachers involved, and with Halliday to say, how do we change this around to make sure that it remains open for the children? And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Is the library a political tug of war?
No, I don't think so, and I won't go down that route, to be honest. I think after all, in the same cabinet report where they're talking about the library, is the same report where we're talking about £2.5 million worth of investment into the same Chafford primary school. So in the grand scheme of things, we all know that we have to make savings, but we all know we need to improve the area for the children, because it's not their fault, it's not the children's fault about the economic mess we're in, but they'll be the ones to live or to bear the brunt of it. So it's working together with the Labour administration to say, we know you have to do cuts, we know you have to make cuts, but let's be pragmatic about these cuts.
On July the 28th, there's a council meeting regarding the budget. Would you vote down the budget on the basis of the library closing?
Well, I think the budget is a collection of things, right? You can't, because of £60,000, say you're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You look at the whole budget and say, look, we know that Thurrock has to save £4 million this year. It's in year, it's real. Where are these savings going to be? Last year, for example, there were adjustments about where the cuts were going to be, was it in the voluntary sector and things like that. It's the same thing we have to do now. So it's not totally saying we're going to vote out everything, and that's for the group to say, not me as an individual. I'll be supporting some aspects of the budget, but then there'll be some which I'll be questioning and challenging and saying there are different areas, ways of working. I've spoken to, as I said, the head of the library to say, let's look about how to restructure how the library is at the moment. And it might mean closing for a day, it might mean reducing the time, but maybe not totally pulling the plug on it.